I love me some Natalie Portman for beauty reasons and talent reasons, but mostly for the talent. Now, you give me Natalie Portman to play Jackie Kennedy in a film. I mean, okay, what? Sure, why not, right? Whatever helps to wash that taste of Gene Got a Gun out my mouth. Jackie, a 2016 biopic about the life of Jackie Kennedy days after her husband, John F. Kennedy, the president at the time, I believe he was the 35th president at the time, was assassinated. Like, literally days after. And this movie is about what Jackie Kennedy went through with her personal life, the decisions she had to make regarding the funeral, the public, the media, protection of people around her, mostly those that were close around her in politics as the transition became from Lyndon B. Johnson becoming president and now her transition from moving out of the White House. This story is told in flashbacks while the current is Jackie doing an interview. I found a interesting style in how the one-on-one character conversations between characters were shot, and that was the scenes were not shot in thirds, and they were shot in first-person perspective with the opposite of who was giving the dialogue at the time. Now, for those who know about thirds and filming and the rule of the third will understand. It's just nice to see this style once in a while, especially in a movie like this that we have here. This movie just shines with its acting. I think that's what people really just came to see was Natalie Portman in this role. Every scene she is in, she just owns. Every piece of dialogue, facial expression, every walk, every subtle movement, she is just so powerful. The presence of this character she is playing is so enjoyable for myself, of just a fan of film. Yet it's so frightening. It's just so frightening good how deep she was into this character as playing Jackie Kennedy. Now, this movie makes me want to know more about Jackie Kennedy as a person that was born in 92. This movie just just showed how outspoken, how brave, how strong, how stubborn and hard-headed she was at times. But the way Portman portrayed Jackie and how this movie portrayed her, I was like, hell, listen, that's a first female president I would want. I'm just saying, she embodied at times a person that I would want as a leader. Those times, then there was times she was vulnerable and things like that. But for the most part, I'm like, that's a person I would love to have as my leader. This movie gets to be all over the place at times, but it's flashbacks in a way to tell. The flashbacks was the way Jackie was telling the interviewer what happened. Sometimes it works well, sometimes it goes by too fast. As soon as you start enjoying a scene, it just ends. You feel like you're in the 60s watching this movie. The visual tone feels really dark, gray, gritty at times, which I like because it made me feel what she was going through with. Most of this was depression, whether she handled it being strong or vulnerable, she was still going through depression. This movie leaves me with the question, was this a passion project wanted to get done by the director Pablo Larraín in his career, or was this movie just made to show how great Natalie Portman is? Because I can tell you one thing, no one was really begging for a Jackie Kennedy biopic. She died 13 or 14 years ago to a situation that happened back in the 60s. I mean, sure, this movie has its target audience. Older people that love John F. Kennedy may want to see this, or people that love these artsy dramas, sure. But what I'm really trying to say here is that as powerful and amazing as Portman was as Jackie Kennedy, she is the only interesting thing in this movie. And yes, this movie is about her. It's her movie, but you don't have anyone else character-wise to really love. It's kind of like the movie The Aviator. We all love Leonardo DiCaprio, but did we really care for a Howard Hughes biopic? I think what made The Aviator enjoyable, or at least to me, was the relationship that Leonardo DiCaprio as Howard Hughes had with Katharine Hepburn, who was played by Cate Blanchett. I think that's what the best part of The Aviator was. Here we just have an amazing performance by Natalie Portman. Really, it's this performance I have to put either 1 or 2, which would make the other 1 or 2 Black Swan. Sure, people would prefer a Jackie Kennedy biopic over a Howard Hughes, sure, But still, a $13 ticket, I don't know. Go and see this if you haven't. You just came across my video. Go and see this at matinee price. $71 for Jackie. I enjoyed it for what it was, but I probably won't see this again. 71 out of 100 for Jackie. Get in the comment section, let me know. Get in the comment section, let me know your thoughts if you've seen this. Check the playlist for other movie reviews and sports content. Till the next video, I'm out.